Hey y'all, I'm in the middle of church, but ready to have breakfast, so we're gonna do a little bit multitasking. Today I'm bringing a recipe to help those who enjoy an omelet but are either on a vegan fast or doing a vegan diet and you're missing a good omelet in your life. So today I have a great recipe for you. Um, if you've ever heard of the flatbread out of Nigeria called injera, it's a very spongy um, bread that they use to grab their food with and eat. And it kind of reminds you of a French crepe. So we're actually making a chickpea flour, egg flavored injera to substitute our egg omelet. So today I'm going to start off by using some vegan butter. And we're going to go ahead and put that into the pan, get it going. While the butter is melting, I am going to do my mortar and pestle for my salt and pepper. I have the peppercorns here. I'm gonna add a few of those in there. They can get pretty spicy when it's not just already grinded up pepper. So it's good to go ahead and try to grind that up as best as you can. And now we're gonna add just a little bit of sugar. I mean, not sugar, but salt to it. There's already some black salt in the egg-like mixture, so I don't want it to be over salty. So there is our pepper and salt mixture there. All right, and we're gonna put that to the side. Now this is my pre-made vegan egg. What has gone into this bottle, I found an injera-ish recipe online and decided to kind of make it my own. And I am using chickpea flour. It's 3/4 chickpea flour. It's then 3/4 of baking powder. And then I added maybe 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast and maybe a half a teaspoon of black salt. And so that's what's all in this mixture. To make it come together, you will need to add some vinegar. I'm going to use rice vinegar. And club soda, or I have my sparkling water, my water stream or soda stream. So these things come together to make the base for your omelet. I see my butter is going, so I'm gonna get that in. And I've pre-chopped some veggies. So we're going to add our onions here. We're going to add our mushrooms in. And we're going to kind of let that do its thing, let it sweat down. We're gonna add a little bit of this salt and pepper mixture to it. So just a pinch. The two goes a long way. You don't need too much of it. And allow that to saute up. Starting to sweat and caramelize a little bit. So we're gonna add, I don't have any regular spinach, so we got water spinach here. I do enjoy cooking a lot of different foods, especially Asian. I don't know where that comes from, but my family absolutely loves Asian food, and so we dive in a lot on that. And I do find that Asian food, typically, not all of it, like not Chinese or Filipino, but typically a lot of Asian food is a lot more healthier than how we eat here in America. So I do enjoy good food, but having healthy good food. I'm also, I'm not vegan. I'm actually just on a 20-day vegan fast, and I love me some eggs. And so being dairy-free would kind of be very difficult for me if I was to become vegan. So see how quick that was? So let's get that out of the pot. And on the side, and we're gonna rinse this real quick. Dry this out with a napkin, and we're going to start on our, I'm gonna call them Angel's omelet. Angel's omelet. That's what we'll call it today. And yes, it says my screen name on there is Akira, but my first name is actually Angel, so Angel's omelets. We'll keep it there. And I've seen some other omelet recipes online. My thing was, there's a sponginess to an omelet that's lacking in some of those recipes. And, a lot of people are texture. And so when you're trying to mimic something that it's not, it's good to try to figure out that texture. For me, it's important anyway, to figure out the texture. And so I am an eyeballer. I don't really do too many measurements. So I'm just putting in how much I think I would want for my omelet, okay? So I'm putting, what was that, about 2 tablespoons in. And this will give you a vinegary flavor if you put too much in here. So I'm gonna put about a teaspoon of vinegar. All right. I tried to omit the vinegar just as a practice last night, and it was not working out. So the vinegar is needed. I don't want it to be too vinegary though. It's not bad though. Kind of reminds you of a poached egg. If you poach an egg, you're gonna add vinegar to the water, vinegar and salt. So then we're gonna add in our club soda. You see it's very, very frothy, foamy. And for crepes, you don't want it to be like a pancake dough. You want it to be pretty runny. That's how you get the thinness of the crepe. So, and having the club soda, I think that's what gives it the airiness and the sponginess and the finished bread. What I do like about this as well is I'm trying to avoid gluten as well. So using the chickpea flour is just a better choice. It gives me the proteins that I miss, and not having real eggs. So that's one part of it. And then, so that's kind of what the consistency is. So it's not stringy like an egg, but it's basically watery like an egg would be. It has a slight thickness to it. All right, so we're gonna add some cooking spray to the pan. And we don't want it to stick, so we're gonna add a lot. And generally when you make a crepe, you want to take it off the heat whenever you are putting in the batter, because you don't want it to cook up too fast. I think it's a little too hot. I think my pot was a little bit too hot, but we will work with it. You see it's already browning on the sides. I'm gonna cover it up, let it steam just a bit. And I didn't put any salt. Well, it's already black sea salt in here, so it doesn't need sea salt anymore. The black sea salt is also what gives it the eggy taste. I am going to add some chives. So we're gonna add our filling. You see how flaky that is? And we're gonna roll it. Just like that. Take it off the heat because it is done. And this is actually more crispy than my previous crepe. And I think that's because it was on the higher heat setting, which caused that to happen. And so I'll have to watch out for the heat next time. But there we go. We have a beautiful, see that? Beautiful looking egg omelet or crepe. So let's give this a taste. You see how delicate and soft that is? It's so very soft. All right, let's take our first bite. Yeah, it's got worked out. That's good, y'all. So, let me ask you guys to try it out. See how it works out for you. And let me know what you think in your comments. I appreciate you for watching. Have a good one.